a small painting for this afternoon in acrylic. Palette, there's cadmium yellow, or a yes, cadmium yellow medium, yellow ochre, orange, red, blue, ultramarine, burnt sienna, burnt umber, black, and a bit of viridian. I'll probably use a fair bit of viridian in this one, so I'll just put some out. Hello. I've got a Reeves one here. That's almost dry. I'll use it, but I think it's it came in a big pot. It was quite expensive. Oh, well, that's all right. The one I got from Wilkinson's is a quarter of the price, £1.50. I'll show it to you anyway. So it's quite inexpensive to buy Wilkinson's. It's a hardware chain in the UK. Right, okay, so I'm going to go back to doing salt flats, and my favourite salt flats are at Bosham in Chichester Harbour area in West Sussex in the UK. It's very difficult painting simple scenes. For example, I did this months ago, that one. You see that? I'm going to do something like it, and I like revisiting. I mean, I've been to this area many times, last time being September last. And it's really beautiful. You get a few little boats moored or at rest when the tide's right out. And when the tide's out, well, it's just lovely. Lovely to see all the sandfire and that sort of thing. Seaweed, a little bit pebbly, rocky. But behind where I'm looking is a beautiful village of Bosham. I know somebody that lives in the village. In fact, I painted the house as a commission several years ago. So I'm going to sort of abstract this. So my first instinct is to put in I'm using a small piece of paper, a bit of Fabriano, but cut down. I'll just try and find a brush that would be suitable. That'll do. Yeah, this fits will do. I just want to put in some bluey background. So it's green, but dark green. I'm going to add some black to my mix. Oh, there we are. No. I want it to look distant, so just put some of this in. A bit of white. And I know that the tide, the sea is round here, or behind all this. And on here you've got Chidham. I'm not sure what the actual peninsula is called. These are all peninsulas sticking out into the English Channel. Use a bit of blue in there. As we come out, I'm going to change all this, but I just want to put in. It's distant. I've primed the paper. You can see the old watercolours underneath it with some PVA glue, some burnt sienna to give it a colour, and go away, and some plaster of Paris, and then I've spread it all out, and then I've got a bit of kitchen roll and I've tamped it just to give a roughness to it, and then we'll come with some harder edge as the coast from the other side. Sort of comes down from bottom. I think, if I remember, you can see the Spinnaker Tower from Portsmouth. Now we'll get some dark in there now. Put a bit of red in with the black. Just. I'm going to change all this, but I want to put this in before I put the sky in and paint the sky down to it. Right, okay, that'll do. We can. Pines. There are some houses that are lost in amongst all this. It's all low lying, very, very beautiful. We won't. Don't think we'll get there this year. We're selling our folding camper. It's taking at our age. It's getting a bit difficult to put up with the jurists and so on. So it's up for sale. Anybody living in Sutton, Surrey, or where I live, interested in buying a trailer? Very reasonable. Still got a few years left in it. It's not new. It was old when we got it, but it's very good quality. It's Conway. So if anybody's interested, give me a ring. You might have to put it up yourself in my front garden. Right, keep your brushes very clean. Oh dear, just dropped me cloth into the paint. Right, okay, let's go in with some sky now. So, our lovely weather we've been experiencing. Let's spray it with water, lubricate it. It's slowly coming to an end. It's lovely. We had a beautiful day yesterday. It was about 27, 28 in South London. Just a glorious day. Sat in the garden, barbecuing, family. Some of the warm cyan will show through. Now I'm going to put in some light horizon colour. So I'll mix a bit of ochre and a bit of light red and a lot of white. Build up an impasto, and we can just put in some. So what happens when you put some water on it, spray it with water, it just makes it easier to spread the paint around on a rough surface. It will dry and we can go back over it. That a little bit lighter than that, I think. So put in some of this. I'll put a lot of grass showing through here, or whatever is under this. Under the tide, a lot of green, but some of that light, there'll be some blue in there as well. Okay, go back on the sky and go in with some. I'll mix a bit of red with my ultramarine and a lot of white. I'm making the sky up, I'm not being literal. Right, okay, we can put some lighter clouds in up the top of that. There's just a little bit of red and a little bit of yellow ochre. Then I can put the landscape back. Put a bit of red in there, why not? Nice impressionist sort of sky. Okay, put some blue in the water now. See how simple it is to do a sky. I might put some impasto over it when it's dried off a bit, but don't make copies of things. Well, that's my advice anyway. Do your own thing, then it's original to you. Right, let's go back with the background. And put some of that in. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay, let that sit for a while, and then we'll go back with some blue. Right? I'm not quite happy with that bit there. I need to do a little bit more on that, but I'll go back to that. So a bit of blue sky reflecting in the water. I call it something impressionist. You can get away with murder, really. This is where we're going to see the cloud reflecting. And on the horizon. Keep everything soft. Put some shadow in that, or some reflection anyway. Right, now a brush. I've got 3 of these brushes that I'm keeping going. So we want it's a bit of dark on that horizon there. Just blue and red, the dark grey. Okay. Clean the brush now, I've run out of brushes. So, right, we'll go with some green now. I think let's see what happens. No, we won't. Before we do, we'll just put those clouds that I just wanted to remember. A bit of impasto. Okay, a little bit more. Bit of a hair there. Okay, so we've got some distance there now. Then we'll use some of that viridian and some white and some yellow ochre. The viridian is quite strong. It's stronger than the cheaper version, but then it would be, wouldn't it? Because it's a cheaper one, but it still works. So let's get these in here. Warmer, darker, red and the viridian. just to give this effect at your feet. And put some sienna in there as well, ochre. Right, let's get some light greens in now, catching the light. A little bit darker than that, I think. I get some of this muddy stuff in. The thing is about acrylic, it dries very quickly, so you can crack on with it. So building up this impasto with the rapidly drying paint. It's a bit of warm red with the foreground now. That would be a lot lighter than that, so we're going off into the distance, so there'll be much less detail, but I'm only suggesting the detail anyway. Right, let's get in some water, puddles. So some blue. No, we got a bit high there. I just want to lose some of that background. Just cover that bluey tint through there. Just laying that back a little bit. Right, okay, now we want to put some warmer colours, some muddy colours in the foreground, so a bit of burnt sienna, a bit of ochre. Oh, there's a little bit of dark. No, just neat blue and red. That's bits of red flicked in there. I think we're going uphill just a little bit on that side, so we'll put that darker grey. Very noisy up there today. I've been making a lot of noise. Hedge trimming. Alright, some more of that light. I'll indicate some boats. Got that through there. Let some of that colour show through with this dry brush. Just have a check, see what you're seeing. Right, now a little bit of shadow I think with the blue and the red. Just adds a bit of detail, warm detail, showing where the sort of channels are. Right, let's get some bright, brilliant green in now. The white, Phrygian. Just adding colour, just to give a bit of interest in this water scene and catching the light, the sunlight. That Viridian is a gorgeous colour, but you don't want to use it neat. But it's great mixed with white. You get some really cool bluey greens. I like that. See add a bit more. There and overdo it. Okay, well I think that's quite attractive. Right, now let's see if we can put some boats. Just okay. It's going to be hard to put a mast on, but we'll have a go. Hardly shows really, but just doing it in a sort of a blue. Showing some boats in the channel. That's going to work. There's just showing a little bit of a bank. One way you can try to do it is with a small painting knife. Just well, they sort of almost show, don't they? Just touching the edge of the knife in the paint, and just to put these masks, these little flicks of detail. Well, that'll do. Let's not push our luck. I'll put that in a mount and then see what we've done. Right. Got a big splash, that one. Oh, I haven't signed it yet. Well, just a simple harbour scene, Bosham at low tide. Showing some little boats just at anchor, and a little bit of detail here and there. Let's bring that round and zoom in. So there we are. There's enough in that to give an impression of a low tide and saltmarsh, Bosham. And the way through to the channel will be through there. So there we are. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Any questions? You know where I am. Bye bye.